Hello viewers, my name is Mr. Kazim and I am delighted to welcome you to my YouTube channel at Smart Edu TV. Here, you will find detailed tutorials on your science courses and tips on how to answer examination questions successfully. I started this channel to also share my knowledge and experience in this field and to give you tips on how to succeed as a university student. If you are looking for detailed tutorials on physics subjects, chemistry, mathematics, biology, statistics, and general studies (GST), then you have come to the right channel. So therefore, sit back, relax, and join me on this journey. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to never miss on an important update. Please remember to also share this video so that others can benefit. Thank you very much.
So foundation chemistry class. Today we are going to look at atomic structure. Previously we have introduced some things to us that we will be going through in our foundation chemistry class. But today we want to look at one of the topics, which is atomic structure. More precisely, we want to look at the development of atomic structure, the various scientists that have contributed in one way or the other in terms of the postulate theories and concepts regarding the structure of the atom we know today. Perhaps you might have known that an atom consists of protons, neutrons, and electrons. But before all these runs, what are the previous theories or previous efforts? So these are the things we want to look at, as well as other things. So we are going to start from how the atom was, which is the concept, the first word was coined, up to the quantum numbers. So today, we want to look at the various scientists that actually contributed to the development of atomic structure. And we will have started from John Dalton, who started the systematic concept of the atomic structure. But then there was a Greek philosopher known as Democritus, who brought the name Atomos. So majorly what we want to know about the Democritus is he was the Greek philosopher that coined the word atomos to mean smallest. Smallest that you can get from anything, any matter, material matter. By the time, for example, you get a bread, you start cutting it. It gets to a point that you get the smallest. And he called that smallest atomos in Greek language. If we remove this OS, so what we now have left is called an atom. So you can see atomic structure, the structure of the atom by looking at what is an atom itself. Where is the word atom coming from? So for the purpose of exam, the main thing you want to know about Democritus is that he was a Greek philosopher who coined the word atomos, and that is on his own part. But aside that one, we have many scientists that contributed to the development of atomic structure, starting from the John Dalton. We are going to list them now in their order so that you can remember them. Number one, we have John Dalton. We have John Joseph Dalton, Thomas. Thompson. Number three, we have Ernest Rutherford. The second scientist we want to look at his contribution is J.J. Thompson. So Joseph John Thompson. We can summarize his contributions into 3 points. Number 1, he discovered electron. Discovery of electron. Number 2, he determined the ratio of charge to mass. Charge to mass of an electron. And lastly, he postulated Plum-Pudding model. Plum-Pudding model. So let's look at the first one, discovery of electron. Electron was discovered in a cathode ray tube during what is called cathode ray experiments. So John Dalton performed, J.J. Thompson performed cathode ray experiments. In this experiment, we have the cathode ray tube. In a simple form, we have the cathode ray tube. Connected, it's easy. So this is the tube. So I won't be able to quickly show everything on that, but we are going to discuss on the cathode ray tube in another topic. But let's move on here. He discovered that in this experiment, there are rays that are traveling. That is, you can see this illustration, but we are going to find another class for it. It's very interesting experiment, and questions can actually come out from some of these points there. So these rays are called cathode rays. So our target is to discuss cathode rays. What are cathode rays? Cathode rays are fast-moving electrons that are produced in a cathode ray tube. They are fast-moving electrons. And cathode rays have some characteristics. Number 1, just as we said, they are fast-moving electrons. Number 2, they travel in straight path. You can see it, they travel in straight path. Number 3, they are deflected in electric and magnetic fields. Number 4, but let's look at the third one. They are deflected in electric and magnetic fields, meaning that they are charges. Cathode rays are charged particles. Number 4, they are deflected towards positive plates in an electric field, which implies that if they are charges, then they are negatively charged. Why? Because they are deflected towards positive plates. So cathode rays are negatively charged, and it means electrons are negatively charged. Number 5, they possess momentum and kinetic energy, which signify that they are particles. So J.J. Thompson discovered electrons, though the word electron was not coined by Thompson, instead by a scientist called G. Stoney. So the person that coined the word electron is Stoney. So we have the first contribution, which is the discovery of electrons. Then the second one is the determination of charge to mass ratio of an electron. Before this one could be obtained, in another experiment, Robert Millikan performed what is called oil drop experiment. And this oil drop experiment, he found out that the electronic value of an electron is 1.602 times 10 raised by minus 19 coulomb. Then J.J. Thompson discovered charge to mass ratio. From this charge to mass ratio and the value of an electron, we can obtain the mass of an electron. So, while J.J. Thompson worked on a charge to mass ratio of an electron, from the value obtained and this value, we can also obtain the mass of an electron. So, what is the value of this charge to mass ratio that J.J. Thompson performed in the experiment, another experiment entirely?